the Jewish Community Center of Greater Kansas City. Another shooting happened at Village Shalom Retirement Complex.
Terrorizing Overland Park neighborhood.
Fire.
People are
It
dead.
unfolds in Overland Park as a gunman opens fire at Jewish Community Center and Village Shalom.
Living center just a few blocks away
Has died in the shooting in a personal car.
Turnout, it's been cold, rainy.
All of a sudden, people came flooding into our social hall, and I thought it might have been a tornado or something, but when I asked what was going on, they said shots were heard in the parking lot.
And it was raining pretty hard at that point, and there was a lot of commotion. It was pretty unnerving seeing that even prior, to getting to the campus. And so we proceeded to the front entrance of the campus. My wife dropped me off. I spoke to a couple of the police officers, and they had the whole campus on lockdown, so I was not able initially to get into the building. And it really just kind of hit me at that point that this is something bigger than I had thought.
The first feelings are of confusion and grief, and now what do I do?
It's Overland Park, Kansas. This is a place you don't expect things like this to happen.
This has happened in our home, in our homes, really, the JCC and Village Shalom.
I felt a really strong sadness of the whole idea that this had happened and that it happened on my watch, and I never ever wanted it to happen on my watch. And I felt like in some respects I let everybody down.
Kansas City is a very tightly knit community, and so that support was very important as well. All the different people that we heard from that were affected.
We were very, very aware that this was something that was much larger than our organizations as well.
Right.
Aware that the community felt attacked. So it made me realize that not only the Jewish Community Center, but Village Shalom, how much our organizations meant to the entire community.
Tragedies bring communities together, and it certainly brought the community together.
People began responding immediately. We had a lot of people from all over the country and other parts of the world as well, calling, sending cards, sending gifts, and we did receive a phone call from President Obama offering his support, his sympathy, and his encouragement.
What we decided to do is plan a candlelight vigil memorial walk. We ended up getting from anywhere from reports were 1,000 to 3,000 people total. Many different races, religions, everybody was there. It was not just a Jewish event, it was a whole entire community. It was all Kansas City coming together.
We had a gathering, not just the Jewish community, but the general community.
The community service that was held was probably one of the most inspirational services that I have ever seen.
And the rallying together, as I say, of an interfaith community really demonstrated the potential for human beings to lift one another up and to be kind to one another and to be an inspiration and to help people get past the pain.
For somebody to exhibit so much hate that the community responded by demanding that not stand and that we not tolerate that in our midst.
The Overland Park Baha'i community grieves the shootings that occurred
religious
at Village
diversity
Shalom
that enriches our life together. Yet we speak
to all who were affected by these attacks. There is no place
Please
for
remember the good that remains.
The God of Abraham.
Please know that you have our support and care.
We hold you in our thoughts and prayers
Our
at this time
heartfelt
as your community begins to grieve and heal.
We
As
pray
you
for
continue to
comfort
care
and offer our support.